hi to all 3DO users, unless you got it from sponsorship, of course. I am sorry to say that you got ripped off. I am going to explain very clearly why, but keeping in mind that everything I'm gonna say is just in my opinion. And then I am going to do a very simple DIY on how to do a better one with the exact same professional audio quality, but with a better versatility and for almost $1,000 cheaper. If you're not subscribed to this channel yet, please do, and leave a like under this video. I would really appreciate. Okay, now let's dive right into it. I got my computer right there and I'm on the 3DO official website. We are gonna take a look at the cheapest standard 3DO, which is at $400, and the Pro version, which is at $2,000. Those are the two most used 3DOs in making ASMR videos among the community. So I'm gonna show you, this is the website of 3DO, and oh, nice feature. We are gonna take a look at the cheapest one, as I said, and the Pro version. So let's go on the cheapest one. This is the 3DO Free Space Binaural. Almost $400, $399 of course. And if you take a look at the specification, there is a link to a guide of how they are made, which is really nice because we can clearly see how they rip you off. So this is the guide here, and if you zoom there, you can see which microphones they are using. This is the Primo EM172. So I looked on internet and what I found was this. This is the Primo EM172 microphone capsule, and it costs something like, I did the conversion in dollars. This is $15 just for the capsule, but you need some electronic, so I again did a kind of research and I found a DIY stereo microphone kit with this capsule, the Primo EM172, and this stereo system fully functionable. There costs around $38. So with that you can record stereo sound, and this is what's inside the 3DO. Now, there is not just microphones, there is also a pair of silicone ears. So I went on Amazon and I found this nice silicone ears, which costs $30. This is a pair, right? There's two of them, so this is a pair of silicone ears, and that's it. The 3DO includes jack connectors, the same as in the microphone stereo kit. Jack connectors are really bad quality. There is static noise. It's not professional. But this 3DO costs $400. So that's $400 for a non-professional microphone. I got true professional microphones cheaper than that. That's weird. And the total of essential elements, not mentioning the box, is $70. So if we consider something like $30 for the hard metal box, that makes around $100 for this microphone. which is sold at $400 with microphones that cost around $16-20 each. Man. Next, let's go to the Pro version, because that's what I'm interested in, because we can make the same one but better. So here is the Pro version. Let's click on the page. Boom. Free Space Pro 2 binaural microphone, $999. Whoa. Alright, why is that a scam? So again, there is the user guide here. So let's go on the user guide. Again, that's the same one. And here we can zoom in. Yeah. The 3DO Pro 2 model contains integrated DPA 4060 microphones capsules. Right. Let's find out how much that costs. DPA 4060 series microphones, that costs, it's in euros, but I did the conversion, 360 euros. So for each microphone, so that's around $410 microphone. So there is two of them, that makes around $820 for a pair of professional microphones, the one inside the 3DO Pro version. Again, you still have our pair of silicone ears for $30, and you also need a pair of XLR connectors. So I found one, it's sold by DPA, of course, and it's around $100, so you need two of them. And again, there is a box, which we don't know the costs, but it's just a metal box, right? That makes a total of $1,050 of essential elements, not mentioning the box, for $2,000 selling price. Yep, I didn't know that a metal box in the middle could cost $1,000. I know, of course, they need to make profit, but that's $1,000 of profit. I don't know. Yeah. So what I did is I did my own professional 3DO with the same microphone. So I've bought the DPA 4060 microphones. So that's $820 for both of them. And I bought a pair of XLR connectors. So that's $200 for both of them. And with that, I can already make some awesome recordings without ears or anything. And then I bought my silicone ears and a noise reduction headset for DIY, which costs $16. So that's my box. So this is the $16 headset I used for this setup, and a little bit of silicone just to round the numbers. That cost me $1,070 for the exact same quality, same microphones. But there's something more. What can't you do with 3DO microphones? You can't put your camera between the ears. And that's what we want, to have a point of view camera angle with the binaural listening. So what I did is I bought this noise reduction headset, $16 again, and I did some DIY thing. So you know what? Let's take our camera there. So that's your camera. And that's your 3DO box, right? You can put it here, you can put it Here, that's the same thing. You can go in the nature and record sounds like this. So what you do is you put your headset like this. I did some DIY with the silicone ears, $30. Yep, and there we go. Guess what? You have a 3DO with a camera in the middle. Isn't that cool? Like, I can do this, I can do this. That's really versatile. So there is no microphone in there. I can disassemble everything and clean everything as I want. So I'm going to show you. That's your kind of 3DO. It's a bit tricky, you know, but it's $1,000 cheaper, so you have to choose. Now, I can take off the ear very easily, and I can clean it. It's nice. Then I did some mold with the silicone. Remember, I added $4 of silicone in the total cost. That's your kitchen, bathroom, silicone. I did a mold, and I can put my ears inside. And because this is silicone and this is silicone too, if you put those together, it's perfect. There is no vibration or anything. So what you want to do now is take your microphones. This is the DPA 4060, same as in the 3DO Pro version. Yep. So I just do it with one, just to show you how I do it. So you take your microphone. This is really small. You have to be very careful, because that is a capsule. So that's your microphone. Now you take your mold. You have a hole again. You put your microphone inside. Then you take your ears. You put the microphone inside the hole that you have to do. And then you just place the ear inside the mold. And that's it. You already have half of a 3DO. I did a little cut right there, so I can just pinch the cable like this. Alright, now all you have to do is you put that onto your headset. I did a little hole there also on the plastic, and that's it. I have half of a 3DO. You do the exact same thing on the other side, and that works. I can even close the ear because there is a hole, as I said, so I can do this, and that's protected. As you can see, it's like a regular headset. Now what you have to do is take your XLR connector, you just plug it and screw it like this, and that's it. You have a 3DO microphone, same elements, but $1,000 cheaper, and you can put your camera in between, or your head, or whatever you want. You can even just take the ears and put that on a dummy head, because there is also something that bothered me into the binaural thing on the 3DO, is that the strict definition of stereo binaural recording is to reproduce the most realistic head shape and density. in order to reproduce the sound captured by human ears, because the shape of your head stops sounds coming from one side to go to the other side, and that's what make the human hearing what it is. That is part of what make our natural stereo listening what it is. That square box doesn't look like a head shape at all. That is why the true binaural heads are head-shaped, like the Neumann KU100, but this guy costs like $7.5, so you can put this setup on a dummy head with a head shape and a head density, or on your own, or on your own, or on your own head. Sorry, but not with a 3DO again. That's a 3DO with a camera, and that's noise, and that's $1,000 cheaper. So let me show you briefly what it's like to have this setup on my Tingle Barber roleplay. See that? It's better than the 3DO with the point of view of the client for the roleplay, and it's $1,000 cheaper again. And of course, you can still use the microphones alone without binaural recordings because they are so small. You can put them anywhere, like I did for my Tingle Gold Trader roleplay. Okay, so you go to a garden party and you just took everything that had a golden look, right? They were hidden behind the light, indeed. I'm going to show you a picture somewhere of the behind the scenes.
I've tested it and I actually prefer the sounds from the microphones that are here. My little babies. I don't know if you remember them.
So if you want to do that with your 3DO, I guess you'll have to break your 3DO and you will not have that long cable inside. I guess I didn't open a 3DO, that's why all I say is just my opinion here, but I want them to prove me I'm wrong. So 3DO, if you can offer me one so I can open it and see what costs the other $1,000, I would be glad. But I already have the microphone, so don't worry about that. So of course, you can get inspired by this setup I am showing you, but please, it would be very appreciated if you could mention me, because I know some of my ideas got stolen, without just a credit line in the description, but guess what? I'm not blind, I got internet, so that's it. And as you can see, this is really compact. You can throw this in a bag. This thing is for outdoors work, so you can even throw it on the ground. I wouldn't recommend it, especially if you got your microphone cable going out. This is really small. The ears are not, taking dust because it's protected. It's very easy to fix on any objects, a camera, your own head, a dummy head, a box. Even if you want to make a kind of 3DO shape, you can take a square box and just boom. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked this video. As you can see, during the quarantine, I am making one video per day. I hope that's not too much for you. For me, it's quite nice because those are all simple setup. It's not like making a big role play because I'm waiting the end of the quarantine to make some collaboration with other ASMR artists. So now I'm just doing simple setup so I can make you one video per day. So don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and if you're sleepy, have a good night. Bye bye.